John Marston, born in 1576, died in 1634. John Marston was an English playwright, poet, and satirist during the late Elizabethan and early Jacobean periods. His works is remembered for its energetic and often obscure style. Its contributions to the development of a distinctively Jacobean style in poetry and its idiosyncratic vocabulary. Marston's brief career in literature began with a foray into the then uh, fashionable genres of erotic Aviglion and satire. His works, The Metamorphosis of Will Pygmalion's Image and Certain Satires, published in 1598, a book of poetry. The Scourge of Villainy, 1598, Shamsi William Shakespeare's the- theorists and Iago, as well as the mad speeches of King Lear, as influenced by the source of villainy. His first play was Histriomastix. His other plays, Jack Drum's Entertainment, 1600, and Antonius and Melida. The third one is Antonio's Revenge, 1601, a sequel to the later play. All three were performed by the Company of Paul's. So Antonius Revenge, if the questions came in the exam, that is which play is a later play, then you must write the right option is Antonius Revenge. It's also important for NET exam. In 1601, he contributed poems to Robert Chester's Love Martyrs. So he collaborated writing poem is Love's Martyr. For Hanslow, he may have collaborated with Day and Houghton on Last Dominion. So the play Last Dominion, which he collaborated with Day and Houghton. Okay, so it's also very important for the NET exam. And Floyd with Johnson, so he also work with this guy. There is a war with Ben Johnson with Johnson Marston. So Johnson's fight here, no problem. Ben Johnson satirized Marston as club in Every Man out of his humor. Marston satirized Ben Johnson as Bravant Senior in Jack Drum's Entertainment. So in Jack Drum's Entertainment, Marston also satirized Ben Jonson. The Return from Parnassus the Second, a satirical play performed at St. John's College, Cambridge, in 1601 and 1602. characterized Marston as a poet whose writings see him pising against the world. Marston with Blackfear's company. So Marston, when he famous, so Mazi also buy a share with Blackfear's company, where he write two plays named Mal. Malcontent, which is plays in 1603, famous tragic comedy written for the children at Blackfriars. So he worked he worked with so many companies like Falls and the Blackfriars and other. So it's also important which play he write and or his play performed with in which company. So it's also very important. Remember that thing. The Dutch quotation, sorry, the Dutch quotation, a satire on lust and hypocrisy, 1604 or 5. Okay, so these also the important plays, and these two plays are famous in that time. I give this that summary in my next video, or you can study yourself for the character and the theme for NEET exam. So the Malcolm and the Duchess quotation, it's very important for NEET exam. His works with George Chapman and Ben Jonson in 1605 on Edward Howe. So his collaborating writing also important, but his do writing is very important. You remember that 1606 Marston seems to have offended and then sued King James first in Paris Parasiters out the font. He satirized the king specifically. 1607 he wrote the entertainment at as by a mosque for the Earl of Huntingdon. Okay, so that's for all, and that's for today. This is my video for John Marston. If you like it, you must subscribe, like, share and comment, and stay connected with me for another video. Thank you so much.